I've even heard in examples of people mouthwash just
yes, sir.
or whatever.
Here we go.
For marijuana or something like right, and then you don't get.
Let's talk boxing.
So I'm saying
we back here again. Oh, we got the big fight coming up tomorrow, Canelo. Of course, who ain't going with Canelo? Is it going to be a good fight? Probably a good fight into it. Meet its mark. I say about 7 rounds, 8 rounds. Canelo. I don't know. I think it'll be a body shot first. I don't think he knocks him out. No, I think he probably just stops him. Let's see here. Yeah, so I want to bring up a couple of things here today, though, that we've been talking about for a minute. First, let's talk about the Devin Haney and the Ryan Garcia fight. I predicted Ryan Garcia would win. I'm still kind of disappointed because I actually thought that Ryan Garcia was going to stop him, knock him out, actually. Stop him. So, and I feel that he could have. I still feel that he could have, but, it didn't happen. I think Ryan was showing him way too much respect. I think if the fight happened again, it'd probably be more, maybe 3 to 4 rounds this time. I'll predict the 6. Y'all go through any of my old live stream I posted. I have always talked about Devin Haney and his girly legs. Now, when he fought Regis, if y'all notice, he started sitting down on his punches a little bit more. So he didn't have the girly legs. But that was enough to get y'all excited, of course. It just wasn't enough to get me excited. Now, that Regis Prograis fight was, it was whack, which Regis is whack to me, I'm going to be honest with you. I think he's a C+ fighter at the most. I really see him and Rhodesia get it on, the two losers. And yeah, I think them two should get it on. Both of them lose when it means the most. Both of them is about in the same category. To me, I predicted that Devin should have whooped, actually stopped Regis. That was what I thought he was going to do. Just, not so much as beat him to a pulp, but just out beat him, out pwn him, and out punch him to just to where he wanted to quit. I seen quit in him. I did. Just wasn't the right fighter to make him quit. But I seen quit in him. But I had been saying this all along with Devin and Javante. Now, and a couple people said, well, Devin gonna be smarter than that, and he's not gonna sit there to get hit by Javante like he. Listen, man, dogs don't trade. They learn new tricks all the time. Devin been fighting the same way since the beginning. So I haven't seen nothing new that Devin had been doing. Nothing. Now, as far as his dad, hey, I think his dad in his way, his dad did enough to where he got him to where he's at. And I think a dad should know, like, hey, it's time for me to cut it loose. Let me get somebody else who's gonna be able to train my son to get him to where he needs to be at. Now, a question a lot of people ask me, a lot of people say, don't you think Devin Haney fight like Floyd Mayweather? No, not whatsoever. Not whatsoever. No, no, no. Now, if you said Javante, yeah, I see a lot of things that Floyd did that Javante do now. I don't really see nobody fighting like Floyd, because nobody. No, I don't. I don't see nobody fighting like Floyd. Nobody. I think his style is so unique to where you probably won't get a chance to see him or copy his style. I don't think so. Even sitting there watching it is almost the same way as, I want to break this down so people can understand what I'm saying. Even sitting there watching them, you could be on the side of the ring watching them fight, spar or whatever, practice. It's that watch Floyd fight, then and lose. That's just the type of style he has to where it's very hard to mimic or to understand it. Certain boxers, you never see another person be able to box like them. I'm sorry. Sweet Pea. You never see another fighter fight like Sweet Pea. You won't. Who else? I don't want to go way back to the Jack Dempsey days and all that. I don't want to go back that far. I want to try to at least be a little bit mid-range where a lot of people still know some of the fighters I'm talking about. Roy Jones, I think excuse me. I think Roy Jones is very underrated. I want to get that out there first. Because I don't care what nobody say. I might get some criticism behind this. But Roy Jones was not a good boxer, man. He was not. He just wasn't a good boxer. But the style that he created for himself, it worked for him. And still to this day, I think the best attribute he had as far as his style was that at that moment of time in boxing, people really didn't understand that style, didn't know it. And they were trying to figure out, was it a boxing style? And it really wasn't, because you haven't seen nobody else fight like that before. It was just pure athleticism. That's all it was. It was doing something different, and it works. Now, yeah, I'm gonna get criticism for that, but I'm prepared for it. You know, I'm an ex-boxer. I understand, but yeah, you know, Floyd was not a boxer, and it showed when he ended up rematching with Bernard Hopson. It showed when he rematched, actually fought the first fight with him and Antonio Tarver. I gave it to Antonio Tarver. I'm sorry, y'all. I had it Antonio Tarver by one, you know, 1 round, but still I gave it to Antonio. And we already know what happened in the second fight. James Toney could have beat him. But when you are out there and, you know, you're doing everything except for what you're supposed to do, as far as when you boxing, I just think that what James Toney was doing, everything except for what he's supposed to been doing. Now, and the reason why I'm saying this is because I'm going somewhere with this. Floyd Mayweather. Now, he is what you call a pure boxer, regardless to what people say about him, to downplay him on this and that. He is what you call a pure boxer. He's one of them boxers, though, to me, that got people so hyped up in how good he was to where their game plan was already thrown off mentally, thinking that they wasn't good enough to beat him. And I seen, and I'm gonna go back some though, so I want to touch this because I'm going somewhere with all this. He fought Chop Chop Corley, and they got clips of it out there too. Mouth bloody and everything, bloody. But he told Chop Chop Corey, man, shut up and fight. Stop acting like a. And right after that, start breaking them down and dropped them. Mentally. He got in his head mentally. You know, a lot of you guys sit on here and talk about boxing this, boxing about that. They never put on a pair of gloves in their life before. So I'm just sharing the experience that I had. Being an ex-boxer and fought numerous of fights. He got in some trouble and got derailed. But yeah. But I'm going, like I said, I'm going somewhere with this. So now, fast forward you a little bit to now. I don't care what fighter y'all say might look like Floyd Mayweather or fight like Floyd Mayweather, there's none out there. That style, and I'm going to say this again clearly, that style will never be able to be duplicated. Ain't nobody going to be able to do it. I don't care. Even if Floyd trains somebody, they not going to be able to do it. I'm sorry. It ain't going to happen. It's not going to happen. You know, what we got to understand in life is that, and I'm going somewhere with this, that if you look at every great fighter, there was really somebody in the game. Oh, let me add De La Hoya. Ooh, De La Hoya was something special, man. De La Hoya was something special, man, for real. But let me go on forward with this. So I got to put him in there too. Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao was not a good boxer, man. He was not. But he had a style that fit him. And people weren't ready for that type of style. They were trying to figure out that style. Instead of just boxing them, they were trying to figure out that style and box to that style. Ron Marquez showed y'all. Wait a minute. You can do all that you want to do. He was still catching them tick for tack. Their last fight. And I even had one fight where he won. I really did. But he was showing y'all. That was the blueprint. Now I'm just going to box you, man. I'm just going to box you. I'm going to let you do all that, but I'm just going to box you. And, of course, it paid off at the end. Some people say it was luck. I say no. It was meant to happen. Because even if you watch that fight, like he threw that same punch when Pacquiao was coming in 2 or 3 times before. He just didn't, he missed. Now, we're going to keep moving though. Yes, Pacquiao won, different weight class, beat some good fighters, man, this and that. And, but the fight that they don't talk about to me that I think would have been a better fight is him and Miguel Cotto. They drained Miguel Cotto down to nothing for that fight. Oscar De La Hoya, same way. They drained him down to nothing in that fight. And again, Floyd fought them guys at a better weight for them. But nevertheless, Pacquiao have done great things with his style of fighting that he created. No, there would not be nobody else going to be able to fight like Pacquiao. Name me one person. You're not going to be able to do it. You might say, well, he kind of imitate Pacquiao. No, people ain't going to imitate nobody. They might do a move or two that a person might do, but they don't fight like that person. It ain't, it don't work like that. It's hard to do that with them type of fighters. Now, we're bringing it to now. And this is why I was telling everybody, Devin Haney do not fight like Floyd Mayweather. He do not have Floyd Mayweather's style. A lot of them fighters, they do what they call the shoulder roll, the Philly shell. But you're not fighting out of the Philly shell, the shoulder roll. Floyd will shoulder roll and come straight back with a right. They're not doing that. There's a lot of stuff they just not doing out of there. Now, Adrian Broner, they said he fight like Floyd Mayweather. No, because you got to think of one thing. He was doing the shoulder roll, but he was steady getting hit in the shoulder roll. But not only that, though, but he was stationary while he would do the shoulder roll. Okay. As he moving out of the shoulder roll, he's getting caught. All that makes a big difference. Floyd wasn't getting hit coming out of the shoulder roll or the Philly shell, or he was in the pocket. You fire, he firing. You know, he's connecting better. You know, there's no other fighter do that. I'm sorry. To me, Gervonta have captured some of the things that Floyd do, and off the back foot, pivot, lateral movement. He have studied that, and he has gotten better with that. And I'm telling y'all, that is going to take him a long way about by itself. Not the Philly shell, not the shoulder roll, none of that. Just fighting off the back foot, lateral movement, pivoting off. It's going to take him a long while. It's going to take him a long way. Yeah. Them guys at his weight class they actually going to be in trouble. I say the next year or so, that it's going to be just ridiculous. Uh, do he move up to 140? I'm not for sure. He will eventually, but it's so many fights at 135 for him. He probably can actually make that division his division by itself. I told y'all, and Shakur don't stay at one. I said he was gonna move to 135. It was gonna be a pit stop. Shakur not gonna stay at 135 that long. Them dudes they got the height and they got the shoulders. Look at their shoulders, man. Them boys ain't gonna be able to stay at 135 like that. They gotta move on to 140. And they trying to drag Tank right on into 140 with them. Now, coming back to where we're gonna end up with the Ryan and Devin fight. Now, everybody want to know if Ryan did steroids, this and that, whoop-de-whoop. My thing is, if they tested him before the fight and found out that he was positive, how did the fight go on? That's the only question I want to know. Now, I got evidence. If he did or didn't, I got the evidence. A certain thing Ryan said also in interviews, I got evidence. I'm not going to release it tonight, though. I want to know if he got popped before the fight. I don't know too many other fighters that got popped before the fight and still fought. I don't know that. That been I don't have one name that this happened. Cause that's usually what counts to the fight. You got popped. Now, maybe I don't know. Y'all tell me. Once we get past that, then I'm gonna bring y'all evidence. Solid evidence. If y'all really want to know if he was on steroids or not. I'm gonna bring y'all evidence. There ain't gonna be no makeup, nothing. Ain't gonna be no idea or did this happen or why is it where you come up with this and that. No, I'm gonna give you evidence. If he did or didn't. I already got it. I'm not gonna release it till I find out why they didn't call the fight off before the fight if they already had proved that he had steroids before the fight? Yeah, I'm just asking. I'm just asking. But now, again, I had predict that Ryan would win in 6. I thought he was going to stop Devin. I really did. I didn't think Devin had anything to offer to Ryan to stop him from stopping him. I really didn't. And it amazed me that people think that Devin has enough power to keep a puncher honest. No, he don't. And again, that goes because people think that Ryan and Devin, because they hang around Floyd, they know how to fight like Floyd, this and that. No, Devin do not fight like Floyd. He don't punch like Floyd. Trust me, he don't punch like Floyd. All that stuff Bill be talking, miss me with all that. That ain't about nothing. That ain't about nothing. Let me ask y'all something. Do y'all really think Floyd was going to try to hurt Devin in sparring? Nah, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. No. Have y'all ever seen Floyd sparring and going all in? No. 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 Most of the sparring matches I've seen Floyd do, excuse me, it was mostly that he was looking for something in the sparring match. And it's more or less like when we used to box and we knew who was boxing, we wanted to find out what style did he have, what was he good at, and we wanted somebody to spar with us that kind of imitate that same style to just give us a look so we know what we're looking at, Because Floyd knows as well as anybody. You heard him say it in a lot of the previews, commercials, every time somebody said, well, you know what? I don't study my opponent. I just do me, and that's the best way to do it because you cannot go in there and say, I'm going to study this guy. No, that's what I'm fighting. Okay, I see how you fight. Okay, boom. I want somebody in there that's not imitate that, and I'm going to spoil against that. But just for a look, not for what he do. Because a person can fight you like this, and then get in the ring and fight somebody else totally opposite. And then fight this person different way because style make fights. So what he meant was, all he was saying was, I just want the look of my opponent. I don't need no this and that. I just want to look. I want to see what it looked like, what this gonna look like. So I know how I'm gonna approach it, how I'm gonna demonstrate. So now back to everybody think Devin fight like Floyd, this and that. No, he does not. And if I recall, even down to Canelo, Floyd had that boy looking bad after that fight, man. So no, he didn't knock him out, but that's what you call having enough power to keep somebody honest. That type of power Floyd had. Then y'all got to understand, before Floyd got older and started having bad hands, he actually was knocking people out. He was actually knocking people out, man. Y'all forgot about that. He was stopping them. I just mentioned to y'all about Chop Corey. Glory. Yeah, So now, I know y'all gonna say, well, there's some fights out there, y'all, that he should have fought, this and that. Hey, the same people y'all saying he should have fought, they messed up their lifestyle and wasn't around, you know. So with that being said, that was on them. But I still didn't see nobody beating Floyd at 47. Even the people y'all wanted to see him fight. I didn't see it. Sorry. Now, the question is buzzing. The question is buzzing the most is, and ain't everybody asking this question except for the person that should be asking it, you know, about this fight with Devin and Ryan. Devin ain't saying nothing. Devin ain't saying nothing. So now, again, all what I'm telling y'all is, y'all tell me, why didn't they not cancel this fight when they found out that Ryan was dirty and let it go on? Now, I'm not saying both of them was on steroids. I might be, but I'm not saying it though. But what I am saying though, if y'all can bring me information and proof why they didn't stop that fight before they fought, when they found out he was guilty, they dropped dirty, I'm gonna drop y'all some information, some real information. See, the stuff I'm gonna tell you, you're not gonna hear on here from these guys. They're not gonna tell you this. But with a third eye, I see it. I'm gonna reveal it. But y'all gotta earn it though. I need y'all to go on there and try to find out why they didn't cancel the fight when they found out he was dirty. And with that being said, let's talk boxing. I just wanted to jump on here. I ain't been on here in a minute, but I had to bring this up. Go back, check out some of my live videos I did, and I've been showing y'all, I've been telling y'all, Mr. Girly Legs is not what y'all thought he was, man. I've been breaking that down. Same way with the Spence and Crawford fight. I've been telling y'all, Spence is not going to be able to deal with Crawford. I predicted an 8th round knockout. I didn't, the bottom line is everything still happened almost like what I said, but I've been telling Showbiz, Blue Blood, Phantom Boxing, I told all these guys, Spence is not going to beat Bud, bro. I told everybody. I said there's going to be a lot of excuses when he do. A whole lot. Every excuse you could name is going to come up. Now, I'm going to jump off of here, man. I hope y'all have a good night. I just wanted to shoot in there, throw y'all some good information, and let y'all know I'm back. And this Bud fight going on, I'm going to be covering it. My expert opinion on Frank Martin and Gervonta Tank Davis. Frank Martin, you shouldn't be in the ring with Tank Davis. So that's my prediction. You shouldn't even be in the ring with him. Now, are you gonna make a good dance partner for as long as it lasts? Yes, for as long as it lasts. Don't be amazed in that fight, y'all, if Frank Martin really don't fight really scared in that fight. Straight up, if he come out aggressive, he gonna end up running scared. I mean, that's just the way it go. I'm sorry. So until then, y'all get with me. I'm gonna be covering these fights. I'm back at it, man. Yes, sir. Salute.